It will be necessary for former President Donald Trump to physically attend his impending trial in New York City, which will restrict his ability to leave the state for several weeks during his presidential campaign. Trump is going to go on trial for allegedly forging company records related to a purported hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels. Judge Juan Merchan set the trial date for April 15, 2024 this week, paving the way for Trump's first criminal trial to start in advance of November's presidential election. In a 34-count indictment filed last year, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg accused Trump of receiving hush money, which the prosecution alleges was meant to keep Daniels, real name Stephanie Clifford, from disclosing her allegations of having an affair with the former president. In addition to denying any guilt in the matter, Trump also claimed that Bragg was pursuing him politically and denied ever having an affair with Daniels. The trial for a criminal indictment might go on for several weeks, according to legal experts, and New York law mandates that defendants be present in person for the proceedings. It is the law of New York that a defendant must be personally present during the trial of an indictment. It goes on to say, provided, however, that a defendant who conducts himself in so disorderly and disruptive a manner that his trial cannot be carried on with him in the courtroom may be removed from the courtroom if, after he has been warned by the court that he will be removed if he continues such conduct, he continues to engage in such conduct. Given that Trump is still expected to be the Republican contender in the 2024 election, the trial could potentially affect his capacity to campaign the following month. In a rematch of 2020 in November, he looks set to take against President Joe Biden. Polls indicate that the race is close in key swing states. The jury selection process and Judge Merchan's decision to work in half days or take days off to handle other cases are two important variables that affect how long the trial will last. In an interview this week with Fox News, former Trump lawyer Tim Parlatore talked about how the trial would impact his campaign. The way that criminal trials work in New York is that you have to be there every single day, and so depending on how long the presentation is, that's how long you stay on, he stated. Parlatore stated that the duration of the jury selection process is the big unknown. Is that going to be something they can get done in 3 days, or are they going to lose the whole panel and have to go a few weeks with just jury selection? He replied. Moreover, in an assault on social media on Tuesday, Donald Trump claimed that Lorraine Merchan, the daughter of Judge Juan Merchan, who is overseeing the Manhattan hush money lawsuit against the former president, is a top executive at a super-liberal Democrat firm that represents crooked President Joe Biden. Judge Juan Merchan, a very distinguished-looking man, is nevertheless a true and certified Trump hater who suffers from a very serious case of Trump derangement syndrome, Trump wrote in a post on his social media network Truth Social. Put otherwise, he despises me. His daughter is a senior executive at a super-liberal Democrat firm that works for Democratic California Representative Adam Shifty Schiff, the Democrat National Committee, Dem, Senate Majority PAC, and even crooked Joe Biden. Trump's internet assaults on Judge Merchan's family have brought attention to them as the trial for his charges is scheduled for April 15th. In a lawsuit presented by Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, the former president is charged with allegedly fabricating business documents pertaining to hush money payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels during his 2016 presidential campaign. The Republican candidate for president in 2024, Donald Trump, has entered a not guilty plea to all counts and asserted that the prosecution is driven by political motivations. Trump has refuted Daniels' allegations that she had sex with him in 2006. On Tuesday, Judge Merchan issued a gag order against Trump, preventing him from speaking publicly about the parties to the lawsuit. Lorraine Merchan was the president and partner of Authentic Campaigns, a progressive political consulting firm, according to a June 2022 wedding announcement in Politico. Lorraine Merchan, president and partner of Authentic Campaigns, and Taylor Harper, U.S. Census geographer, got married on Saturday in Moseley, Virginia, the statement stated. The bride's father, New York County Supreme Court Justice Juan Merchan, presided over the wedding. The 2020 presidential campaign of Vice President Kamala Harris for the People, the Biden-Harris campaign, and Schiff's Super Political Action Committee, PAC, are among the clients of Authentic Campaigns. An announcement from January 2019 that was archived also mentioned Lorraine Merchan as the head of digital persuasion for the Kamala Harris for the People campaign. A synopsis of her prior employment, including her roles as vice president and director of digital advertising at Authentic Campaigns, was located beneath her name and position. The profile states that Merchant has held further positions with a number of marketing and communication companies, such as Discovery Communications, Revolution Messaging, and Bayard Advertising. She rose through the ranks of Revolution Messaging, a progressive political marketing company, to become vice president of advertising. Merchant graduated from SUNY Geneseo, a public institution in New York, with a bachelor's degree in creative writing, business, and sociology in 2011. She then went on to receive a master's degree in advertising from Syracuse Institution's SI Newhouse School of Public Communications in 2012.